Yo, how everybody doing? Hey, listen, guys, thank y'all for joining me for a live episode of the Chris and Chris podcast show right here. Guys, look, I have a special guest on here, and her and I have been talking for a moment, and I recently met her and her husband back probably about a month or so ago, and
Yeah.
I met them here in Memphis for the barber battle that they had, and it was an explosion, and they were there as one of the vendors. Guys, I want to introduce you guys to Tiesha, Nicole, owner of this beautiful, lovely hair care grow product, guys. And I'm gonna let her say the name of it because I don't wanna say it wrong, but I know it's essential hair growth oil. But she's
Uh-huh.
going to most definitely tell you guys everything about this right here because this is something that you guys most definitely need to be tapping into. So, guys, I want to welcome her for the first time on the Chris and Chris podcast show. How you doing, love?
I'm good. Ashe. Yes, I
Ashe,
have
ashe,
a
ashe.
I have a all natural essential hair growth oil. Yes,
Oh
turn
yeah.
it around. They can see it.
Yes,
Yes,
right
it's
here.
called Beyond Envy. Mm-hmm. And it's made with 14 essential oils. I took all oils, natural and essential oils that promote hair growth, and I put them all together. God gave me the recipe,
Mm-hmm.
and for real, the whole formula,
Yeah.
and I actually started working on it and tweaking it since 2012, but I did not have the confidence
Huh.
to actually launch it and sell it. I was just making the oil for me and my close family. And I would literally, like my Facebook friends know, I would like cut my hair all the way off, like every year or two. And I didn't even know what I was doing at the time as far as using the oil. And it would like grow my hair because people would be like, didn't you just cut your hair? And then they'll see me and my hair is to my waist
Right.
literally after a year and a half. And I didn't know at the time that this was my purpose. I figured out that it was one of my purposes. I have several. I'm here to help, heal, and all the above. But I get a lot of feedback about the oil. I have some people that says it calms them. It's probably the lavender in it. I have people that say they wash their hair and they go into meditation.
Mm.
Um, it's a real good oil. It's not only just for hair growth for your scalp. It's also good for beards and brows. I even had one customer that said that it. I don't know if she experimented or what. She just said something spirit told her to put it on her
Wow.
daughter's eczema and it cleared up her daughter's eczema. So
Yeah.
yes.
Wow. So this right here that I'm holding in my hand right here, and I
Mm-hmm.
want everybody to see this right here that'll be watching this right here, guys. Wow. So you mean eczema? This right here clears up eczema as well, right?
Well, I've had that lady tell me that. I had other people tell me since they've been using it in their hair, because whatever you put in your hair affects your skin. And
Right,
I've had a
right.
lot
Because
of
you,
people tell me that it cleared their skin up, their face up. They have a glow
right,
now.
right.
So I put tea tree is one of the oils I put in there. Eucalyptics. That's good for scalp irritation. That's good for skin. Um, Overall, I've been getting nothing but good feedback, and I just know it's my purpose because it's not even about the money for me. It's about helping others.
Right. And that
Hmm.
was the whole purpose of me having you on the show because being a black owned business, especially being in Houston, well, you're in the Texas. Let's specifically, what part of Texas are you? You're
I'm
in
in
Fort Worth,
Funky Town. Yes.
Funky Town, Fort Worth,
Yes.
Texas. There
Yes.
he is. Okay. So for those that'll be watching this right here, guys, that'll be listening to this also on Alexa FM, Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts and a host of other podcast platforms, guys. Those that are that be just coming in, guys, listen, I have a very special guest, and she's a goddess, might I add, Miss Nicole, Tiesha Nicole. Am I pronouncing that right?
Well, actually, it's Tiesha, but
Tiesha. Okay.
listen, I'm used to it all through school. All the teachers call
No,
me
we want to be
Tiesha.
correct right here. We want to make sure. Look, because I don't like when people don't mess up my name. You know, get it. Go ahead on me.
It's
Go ahead. Yeah, but okay, right. So
whatever is your truth is your truth. You hear me? If that's
okay.
your
Well,
truth,
Tiesha, right? But Tiesha is
yeah,
going to be
Tiesha,
the
yes,
truth.
that's how you
There we
pronounce
go.
it.
Okay, cool. So listen, Tiesha, I wanted to ask you, what made you decide to start? I know you have a love for your people, and that's one important thing right there.
Yes.
But as far as so many other things that you could have, start doing with your hand, with your mind, what made you decide to start? What made you decide to come up with this hair care product right here? As a matter of fact, I wouldn't just say hair care product. I would say this right here is all in one. Whatever you decide to put it on, mainly. This right here does a whole lot, but mainly for hair. And I've seen, before you answer that question, I just want to let people know that I've seen some of those before and afters. And I just want to say, guys, listen, this is not a fad. This is not a promotion stunt. Guys, this is real. And you need to try this right here. And we're going to make sure we have information for you guys at the end of this right here, at the conclusion of the end of this show right here. But what made you decide to get into this specific product right here and create this right here for your people?
To be honest with you, it's just in me. Since I've been a little girl, I used to mix up things. I'm talking about elementary. I started combing my hair. You know how little girls get their hair combed in like first, second, third grade. I was combing my own hair, parting my own hair, braiding my own hair. And I used to mix up things when I was young. Like, I think back then we used to have blue magic grease.
Yeah, the blue magic, yes.
Yeah, I used to put like pink lotion, the hair lotion, lustrous pink lotion inside the blue magic grease. I used to do all type of things. So ever since I was a little girl, I always like experiment. I didn't know what I was doing at the time until I got older. And I can tell when I used to mix the, things up and products up, it used to give me a happy feeling, what we know today to be a high vibrational feeling. That's how you know when you found your purpose, when things you do make you really, really happy and feed your soul. So, like I was saying before, back in 2012 is when I started experimenting with different oils. I got off into essential oils, and man, I probably made like 10, 12, 20 batches, because every time I run out, I'll make some more oil, but I'll add something to it.
Right.
And then about, what has it been, like 2 years? Whenever it was, when I came up with this particular formula, it just, I don't know, it just, it lit my soul up. So from there, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of had a little fear at first. Like I was saying before, I didn't have the confidence at first. And when I tell you, before I got these bottles right here in the labels, I ordered a pack of just plain plastic bottles from Amazon. No label, no nothing. And throughout the years, people have been, Facebook friends, people from around the way. I was always, known for my hair, from, just people complimenting my hair, or, oh, your hair is so healthy. What do you use? And I make my own stuff. Well, what's in it? I don't know. I'll be putting different stuff in it. Anyway, so when I finally decided to come out with the product, again, I put them in these clear bottles with no label. And the first day that I introduced the product, I think I made like maybe 40 bottles, and within 2 hours, 20 of them was gone. So I'm
so
like,
I see that. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I was like, wow. Soon as everybody found out that I created this hair oil, everyone in my city, I started getting phone calls, messages, all type of things. And it just went from there. And I said, you know what? I got to put a label on it. So my husband, he actually hand drew the label.
Okay. Husband did this right here. Okay, so this was just a design. So this was husband's design right here. Okay.
Yes, that's his design. I came up with the name, and he came up with the logo. When I first, my first logo was just like a cartoon face of me, but you know, we was like, you know, we got to come up with something for Beyond Envy. And he sat down one day and just drew it up, and we sent it somewhere, and they put it in that format, and I ordered new bottles, and there we go.
Wow. And you know, looking at it, I like the way that you guys, the presentation of the bottle. You know, just the whole presentation, and it's got that healing smell to it.
Yes. You can smell
it's got that healing smell. Yeah, it's got that menthol, that mentholyptus, or something that I'm saying the word right. Yeah, but it had that smell to it. But yeah, I got it on my hands. I had to rub it on. It smell good.
You smelling a little peppermint too.
Peppermint, yeah, that's all I'm smelling. All that
peppermint is real. Is great for stimulating the hair follicle.
Right, I'm smelling all this for real. Yeah, this is yeah, for real. So I could tell that it's being received well in your city, because you answered my next question. You know, just everybody, basically, you just been getting a great acceptance basically in your city, right? They've been accepting this product real well in your city.
Yes, it's already being sold in a few beauty and barber shops. I have a brand, it's a brand new Black owned beauty supply store. They called me and they want the product. I even have it in Atlanta. It's being sold in a few beauty and barber shops in Atlanta as well.
Okay, so you're in the beauty and barber shops in Atlanta too as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, it's a ancient Chinese secret as far as the products that you put in here, but I know you said something about tea tree oil, right? Right. So we all know, a lot of people that don't know about tea tree oil. That's a herb, isn't it? Does it come from herbs?
Yes, and tea tree oil is really good for healing. Like if you're having problems with like itching or flaking or anything like that. Matter of fact, I had one lady, one of my trips to Atlanta, because I'm back and forth to Atlanta. I think they want me to move down there. But I'm back and forth to Atlanta all the time. And I went down there one particular time, and it was this lady that walked up to my booth that I was at, and she looked at me, and she looked like she was like, can you help me? So I asked her, was she okay? And she had these braids, these box braids in, but what you couldn't tell is it was about this big, a circle in the middle of her hair. It was gone. She was bald and she had scabs. So she was like, she told me she suffered from lupus. And she said the medication and the lupus has caused her to lose all of her hair in the middle. And she said she's been back and forth to doctors. She's even tried hair injections. I guess they give you shots or something in your scalp. She said nothing worked. She had been to several doctors, and her confidence was low. She said she's tried different oils, even oils that are very, very expensive. Nothing worked for her. So I just gave her a bottle. I didn't even charge her for the bottle. I just gave her a bottle. I gave her my card, and I said, "You call me, and you let me
Right.
know how it does." And she called 2 weeks later. Yes, she called me
Wow.
2 weeks later, and she was in tears. And she said, "Hold on, I want to show you something." And I looked at my phone because I'm the type of person, that's my cell number on my card. Anybody can call me, ask me questions, anything, and
Right.
I'm gonna be
Right.
available to them. So she said, "I can't believe it. The scabs on my scalp is gone, and my hair is growing." And her hair is so beautiful.
From using
Yes,
this right here.
yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. It grew her hair.
Wow.
She said nothing has worked for me. And the before picture she sent me, you can
Yes.
see the scabs on her
Yeah.
scalp. Bald, all you see is
I
scabs.
seen it. I seen
Yes.
that.
And when she started using the Beyond Envy, not only did it take the scabs completely away, I mean, it looked like it was gorgeous. I told her, "You have some beautiful hair." She was like, "I'd like to buy a few bottles from you," so I shipped her out a few bottles, and I keep in touch. And then I have another
Mm.
lady, one of the beauty shops my oil is being sold out of. I actually went up there one day to make a delivery, and it was a lady in a chair getting her hair done. I didn't know this lady, so when I walked in with the oil, she looked at me and her eyes watered up. She said, "Is this her right here?" And the lady, the beautician that was doing her hair, she said, "Yes, that's her with the hair growth oil." And she looked at
Mm.
me. She said, "I want to give you a hug." She said, she had just finished chemo, and she showed me a picture of her bald, and she had enough hair now to get it braided. So she was like, "I have a testimony." And I was like, "That's
Mm.
amazing." And she prayed with me, gave me her
Mm.
blessing, and it was a very, very wonderful experience.
Well, I know that see, like I said, see, it's things like this right here that a lot of people need to know about that don't know about this right here. And that's why I felt it was so important to have you on the show. Because when you was telling me about the product, I just felt the confidence, and I wanted to make sure that I let people know in Memphis, in this area right here, because a lot of people that will be watching this later, and when I air this right here, because we'll promote it out to a whole lot of people. I want to make sure that we have your information for those that see this right here at a later date, at a later time and date,
Mm-hmm.
to where the guys know exactly where to be able to find you at to be able to get this, because I know that you do drop ship, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Right. Right. So you do drop ship, and people can get it expeditiously
Mm-hmm.
to the address that they send to you
Yes.
once they contact you from this broadcast right here. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So how long have, again, for those that probably hadn't heard that, or if I missed it, how long have you been in business with this right here?
Since 2020.
Since 2020. Okay.
Yes.
So was it so this was around the COVID times then, right?
Yes.
So this
When
was,
everybody had to sit down in the house, I went
yeah.
to work. I
That's
went
why I
to
said this
work.
was birthed. This was birthed
Yes.
around COVID right here.
Yes.
Okay, okay, yeah. See, look, COVID. People say it was bad, but it turned out good for a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
that knew what to do with their downtime right there.
Yes.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yes.
And so from this right here, this spawned from you and your husband's mind right here. And this
Mm-hmm.
is a perfect product right here that needs to be sold in a lot of places to where black people, buy their products and stuff for hair. And I'm gonna make sure
Yes.
to where, people know exactly who you are. And so I'm actually, you guys have your social media
Yes.
information for those that might want to follow you guys or whatever, because I have your card right
Mm-hmm.
here. But if you will, go ahead and shout out your social media information for those that want to be
Okay.
able to follow you and keep in contact with
Okay. The Facebook social media business page is Beyond Envy Essential Hair Growth Oil. the whole name. Type it in, it'll pop up. And on Instagram is Beyond Envy _EHGO.
Okay. And that's on all platforms, right?
Yes.
All social media platforms. Okay. Yeah, most definitely. So again, I want to make sure that so is there any pop-up shows that you guys got coming up that's in the Fort Worth area, or are you guys planning on, coming out of town? Is this some way that where people can be able to, like I said, you guys come out of town? I know I seen you here at the Barber Battle here in Memphis, but is it so where people can be able to contact you, right? And they'll be able to use the number that you have on this card right here for those.
Yes, they can call me directly or hit me up on social media. Anytime I get invited somewhere, I try my hardest to make it. Like when I came to Memphis, I didn't have that long. I think yes, my husband got a phone call from Solo Lucci, and he invited us. I think we had like a couple of weeks, and I was like, we coming. I'm not turning down no events at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully we can try to get you guys. Like I said, Memphis Hip Hop Awards is coming up, and I'm sure there's other events that you guys are probably have on you guys' schedule and stuff like that. And I know that this is not the last time we'll be seeing, Essential Hair Growth Oil, the owner, Miss Nicole, right here on the Chris and Chris podcast show. Because again, it's just the introduction phase of having you on here. Because again, I believe in this product right here. I believe in it, and I stamped this right here. That's why we have you on this show right here, and I'm holding it up. So listen, guys, most definitely we're going to tap into this right here, guys. We want to promote this right here. We want to share this out to so many people and let our people know, hey, listen, this is about Black excellence. And that's what we're doing this month right here for the Chris and Chris podcast show. Matter of fact, the whole month of November. So we got to have you come back again at a later date.
Yes.
You feel me? Because, it will only be right to have you come back on here on a later date. Because like I said, it's just an introduction. And I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to coming on the Chris and Chris podcast show. So before we get up out of here. Oh, look. Hey, listen. It was a pleasure. And I've been enjoying this hair growth oil. I've been waiting to bust it open. You feel me? And so I put it on my hands. I smelled it. I probably rubbed it in my hair. You feel me? I let LaDon, she just put it in her hair. You feel me? So she's listening to this right here. And again, we just want to make sure that we support our Black people. Most definitely support you and everything that you're doing. With your inventions and things like this that you come up to where it helps us and our community, especially with people that's dealing with hair loss and thinning hair. So again, before we get out of here, tell everyone everything that this product, as far as the things that it's good for. We already know about hair, but name other things that they may not know that this right here, Beyond Envy Hair Growth Oil, does.
Okay. Again, we already know about hair. I mentioned beards. It also adds shine to your hair and beards, and it's not heavy. It's lightweight, and it absorbs real good. It's not greasy. It's oil, but it's not gonna be greasy like running down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, I mentioned someone used it on their eczema and it cleared it up. It helped clear somebody's face up as well. I've had several people tell me they've used it on their arthritis. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up.
I believe you.
It helped their arthritis. Again, I said that I have a lot of people that put it on their scalp and meditate because it's real calming. The smell of it is just real calming. It just it's very relaxing. You can do hot oil treatments with it by adding maybe like 2 tablespoons to like some olive oil or whatever, and do hot oil treatments with it. I'm not gonna lie, I do use it on my legs. It don't, I shave, but it adds a real nice moisture and shine to my. I'd rather use it than lotion, to be honest with you. I stay moisturized all day.
Gotcha.
And other than that, I mean,
Well, listen, I know we want to make sure that we do add also dandruff, right?
Oh yeah, dandruff for sure. Oh yeah,
Yes,
dandruff.
yes, 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 yes. See, I
Yes, yes,
wanted to
yes.
make sure we throw that in there. Yeah, make sure we add that in there too as well.
Oh,
So
but you
for
ain't gonna,
those that
if
didn't
you
know,
use the oil, you ain't even gonna have no more dandruff. You're gonna be like, where did it go?
it's
If
gone.
you have dandruff, you're not gonna have the dandruff anymore. I promise you that. That's a guarantee.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, guys, throw away your head and shoulders, all right? It's
Oh
about
yeah,
beyond essential hair growth oil right
it's
here.
all
I know
natural,
this is what
hundred
I'm using.
percent
All
natural.
natural, 100%
Yes,
natural. Y'all heard her for real. Say again.
100% natural.
All natural. All natural for
Yes,
real. Well, you heard her for real, guys, from the goddess, the queen, right here
yes.
on the Chris and Chris podcast show. Again, I thank you so much for taking your time out your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking forward to having you on this show right here, and I'm gonna continue holding this up right here. For those that's interested in getting this right here, guys, we'll have all the information needed on the Chris and Chris podcast show after this airing of this podcast right here. So, guys, you won't be left in the cold. You're ready to get what you need. You feel me? With essential hair growth oil. I mean, beyond envy, essential
Mm-hmm.
hair growth
And you
oil.
see
Let me
what it
say that
says
right
on
there.
the bottle. It says let BEEHGO, that's short for, of course,
Uh-huh.
Beyond Envy Essential Hair Growth Oil, help you
Help
achieve
you
your greatest
achieve your
man.
greatness, man. Most definitely achieve your greatness, man.
No, not man, like man, like a
Okay,
lion mane.
okay, the lion, man. Okay, well, here in the South, I promise you, me that right there, yeah, see, that'll be taken in a whole nother different way
Oh,
because I can hear it now. Yeah, yeah, you feel me? Let beyond envy hair growth oil
uh-huh.
achieve help you achieve your greatness, man.
Oh, that I like that too. I like that too.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel me? So hey, look. But look, hey, again, thank you so much, guys. I want to thank y'all for joining us and watching the Chris and Chris podcast show. They'll be watching this right here at a later time. I know we didn't have an audience right here, but hey, listen, we've done shows like this before, but it's all about the word and getting it out. I'm going to push this right here to the moon. And again, I thank you so much, Tiesha, Nicole, goddess Tiesha, Nicole, right
Thank
here, first time on the
you.
Chris and Chris podcast show. I thank you so much. Let me bow down to you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right,
Okay.
guys. But we out of here. And again, guys, we're gonna have all the information so you guys can most definitely hit her up. And again, do not hit her up unless you about your business, guys. Don't be hitting this woman up unless you trying to shop and be trying to holler at her. You see that cute face right there on this side, right there. Well, thank you again, Miss Nicole. Listen, we got you right here again on the Chris and Chris podcast show, guys. Again, Beyond Essential Hair Growth Oil. Right here on the Chris Chris podcast show. Let me make sure I turn this around again, guys. Thank y'all so much. We out right here. Enjoy the rest of your evening right here. Tell your husband I said hi and thank him for making this logo right here so marketable right here. I love this right here. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. All right, guys. We out. One.
Peace.
Make sure you subscribe to the Chris and Chris podcast show on YouTube. Also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, and a host of other podcast platforms.